Can Gordon Ramsay even cook? By Moist Critical, new video. He just posted it while I've been live. He's posted this while I've been live. Let's go. Wholesome a million. Let's freaking go. My boy, my man. I'm not simping right now. I'm just excited, okay?
There's no chef more famous than Gordon Ramsay. He's
aside from maybe Yukihiro Soma, but okay.
Worshipped as a culinary god, a superhero in the kitchen.
Yeah.
The Tony Stark of starch. But
this man, I love the metaphors. Ah! He's the Tony Stark of starch. He's the bacon of buttholes.
I've never been lucky enough to try one of his delectable cuisines, so I'm only going by word of mouth and how revered he is as a chef. I'm assuming with all of the shows that he's had and how much fun I've had watching those shows, he's got to at least know what he's doing to some degree, but I've never actually tried one of his meals. And then he posted a video.
I'll be completely honest. He's only popular because, like, he's loud and funny and yells at people, and people like seeing that stuff. He's not popular because of his cooking, all right? I'm just saying.
On YouTube last year, almost a year ago exactly today, that was a recipe for his special grilled cheese sandwich. And this immediately made me discredit everything he's ever done in his life. All his accolades, all that prestige.
No!
I think he wiped his ass with it when he posted that video. He posted that fucking grilled cheese video, and it showed that even Superman can bleed. Most people, it was met with a negative response, and then people just kind of roasting Ramsay for it. I imagine he still is a good chef, but there's one thing he struggles with, and it's grilled cheese, clearly. But I didn't want to just judge a book by its cover. I've watched plenty of Darman videos. I know that that's not the way to do things.
That's it.
So I decided I was going to cook this grilled cheese and try it for myself.
Oh!
A Romano with pepperberry and Asiago.
I'll tell you what, I've had many a grilled cheese in my life, and never once did I think of trying either of these two cheeses in there, and I've never even heard of a Romano with pepperberry. That sounds like some forbidden cheese Ramsay himself whipped up in a laboratory like Frankenstein. I also couldn't find this place.
He just created cheeses. He's like, yes, you probably use, mozzarella cheese or whatever the hell you find in your fridge. I've created cheese. Yes. You see, this cheese it's taken from breast milk and then I put in
playful little cheese anywhere at the grocery stores. I'd ask for the fucking Corky Romanos and they'd look at me like I was a lunatic. They'd never even heard of Romano cheese in their goddamn life. They seemed like revolted that I'd even ask, like as if I was asking for propane to put on my sandwich. So I had to settle with the closest thing I could find, which is grated Romano.
Slices.
That's so sad. Oh, dude, I hate moldy cheese. It's so funny. Like, so many people like my dad. He's like, oh yeah, blue cheese. Bruh, the moldy cheese, I find it so gross.
So I can take off the rind easily.
The rind. If cheese has rind, run the frick away.
So beautiful.
Did he just call moldy cheese beautiful? Alright, cool. This man just literally took candle wax and he's making a grilled cheese sandwich out of it.
With the Asiago again down.
Can you explain to me why he's sitting here? It's clearly like nice and sunny outside. The man is wearing like a winter coat.
With the precision of a surgeon, I was easily able to cleave through the Asiago and get a nice big strip just like in the video.
Yeah,
and
just
since
like
I'm
in the
basically speed running a shitty grilled cheese, I used the any % Romano skip. Since mine's grated, I didn't have to bother cutting it like Ramsay does.
Let's go. His doesn't even have rind though, bro.
A great grilled cheese is to make sure the bread is not too thin. The beautiful, locally baked country bread.
Dude, he wants the two middle pieces, so he just chucked all the rest. This is so sad. Shokugeki no Ramsay. Dude, the one difference between Gordon Ramsay and Shokugeki no Soma, Gordon Ramsay does not have enough boobs in his kitchen. Now, I'm not saying this in a sexist way. I mean, I want them flying everywhere. I'm sure he hires women, but I want them flying. Men, too. I want mangasms and whammingasms. Food Wars will always be a tier above Gordon Ramsay in my heart. I'm just saying.
I was able to find the exact giant chode bread that Gordon Ramsay uses for grilled cheese. And let me just say, it's not really a great idea to use this kind of bread for a grilled cheese. I never had it on this bread. In theory, I think it could work, but I think it'd take a lot more time and care to make a good grilled cheese using this bread. Typically, just use some fucking Wonder Bread or some shit. You don't need to reinvent the condom here.
From there, a bit of butter, okay? And always butter heavily on the outside. You'll see why.
Look how heavy. Do you see how heavily he's breathing? Is it just me, or is this man? It's like he just. This butter. God damn it! This is my workout for the month.
And always.
Listen to him breathing.
Butter heavily on the outside. You'll see why.
Oh my god, it's like you ran a marathon.
That nice, crispy.
Nice crisp butter.
Now, I'm a classically trained chef, so I'm employing a technique called the rubby scrubby with the butter here. Gordon uses just spreadable melted butter, but I took it a step further. I really wanted to make this shine. Also, I didn't have any like actual spreadable butter. I just had
painful.
sticks. So I just really laid it on there. I slathered it there.
It's basically the same thing.
Like a little blanket on the outside of the bread.
It's the rubby scrubby. A lot of people don't know about the rubby scrubby, but you know, it works. It works, guys. You could have just heated up, but yeah, whatever.
Distribution. It's a pretty advanced technique. Maybe even Gordon Ramsay isn't familiar with it.
It's like level 5.
To make it in a way that it becomes somewhat
that looks gross.
Fitted to the bread.
This is where the grated Romano really came to bite me in the ass. I couldn't get that good fit in there, so I just kind of have fucking sawdust of Romano here next to some chunks of Asiago.
Alright, bro.
You know, just the way Mom used to make here. It's kind of hard to follow the recipe to a T because I couldn't find one of the crucial cheeses.
I love how Charlie recreated this recipe just without half the ingredients. It's like, whatever. I don't know. I would have just put the grated stuff across the whole bottom and then covered it with whatever.
We're gonna make do. The flavors should still be about the same, I would imagine.
That's good.
And the secret behind this grilled cheese is a little bit of kimchi.
A little kimchi.
Kimchi.
Oh yeah, baby.
Which is gonna give a nice.
Yeah, he just found that in his backyard. Yeah, don't worry, he didn't make that. He just found it.
When I first got to this point in the video, I had to check what date it was posted because I thought it was an April Fool's joke. Fucking kimchi on a grilled cheese just coming out of nowhere. It just seems like that was the first thing he saw when he walked into the kitchen and said, fuck it.
I don't think he's not even making grilled cheese anymore.
I imagine if he had seen anything, he would have thrown it in there. Like, oh, that flower pot's looking kind of odd. Let me dump some of the soil on the grilled cheese. And
yo, if he'd live in Charlie's house, he'd be like, oh yes, we take essence of Moby Huge, a bit of dildo sprinkled on top there.
Try and convince people it's a good idea. But regardless, I'm following it along. I got kimchi, which I've never had before in my life. And we're just going to pile it on just like Gordon Ramsay does. He does specify homemade
Charlie,
kimchi.
Drain it!
Not making kimchi, don't know how, so I just got it from this can
Yeah, it probably tastes the same.
But hey, maybe whoever produces this made it at their house and then just sells it at the store. So, I mean, it still counts, I'd say.
That's true. True. If you look at it one way, everything's homemade. Because everything was made in someone's home, you know what I'm saying?
We're going to stick that in the oven. Look, a beautiful fireplace.
Dude, look how he's looking around. He's like, oh, there, right there. That's where I'm going to do it. I just found the perfect location.
Stick that in the oven.
He's looking around, pointing. Yeah. Hey, dude.
Nice and warm. Touch of olive oil.
Dude, that's not an oven. Why doesn't he just use the stove? Why is he putting in the fireplace? This is just flexing. He's like, oh yeah, most people don't understand, but fire from fireplace actually makes the food taste better than fire from fire. Beautiful. Oh my god, that's a lot of oil.
Pioneer actually
Holy
uses
crap!
A fireplace to cook the grilled cheese.
Why so much oil?
Idiot sandwich just using 21st century technology with the stovetop. I don't have a fireplace, so I couldn't do this step as he does either. But I have to wonder,
that's disgusting.
Why the fuck is he using the fireplace to cook it anyway? I can't imagine that adds much to it. I mean, maybe like if some of the wood in the fireplace ends up in the sandwich, maybe that's cool. Like we like some wood chips in there, that'd be cool.
Yo, Charlie, a recommendation for a future video. I have the ultimate content. Go have sex with Gordon Ramsay and say, yo, Gordon, I was looking at your butthole while we were having sex and it's raw! That's some raw meat! No? Or you can flip it around. Like, you can then look at his dick and say it's raw. Like, it works either way. Alright, we continue. Alright, okay. He also didn't heat up the oil. He just splattered in oil and just dropped the bread into it, which is a little bit sus. That was a little out of left field. Look, I'm just here coming up with ideas for my man.
Yeah, I couldn't do it, and I wasn't going to go out back and start a campfire just to follow along.
Turn that over.
That looks gross.
Push that down. And push down.
My man, use a sandwich maker. Go to Walmart. Get a freaking sandwich maker, man. I don't understand. What is this, you donkey? What are you doing, bro?
Helps to get the cheese nicely melted. Turn that over.
Who grills, who puts bread in oil?
Look. Beautiful.
That looks gross.
Cheese melted.
Yeah, Gordon, the man who calls half the chefs he ever encounters a fucking donkey, somehow burns the grilled cheese. He just burns the bread. and doesn't even manage to melt the cheese.
Honestly, it looks like one of the logs in the fireplace. It's like he took the log out instead of the bread by accident, and he's too egotistical to realize, and he just eats it like out of shame.
You know, if your cheese melts, you've ruined the grilled cheese by Gordon's standards, it seems. It's really confusing because this is a video. We can all see the cheese is not melted. It's still blocky. It still looks cold.
Dude, that's because it's moldy cheese. Moldy cheese doesn't melt. It merely disintegrates, okay? Clearly you don't understand.
But he's saying that it's melted. I don't know if Gordon thought he was on a podcast or something where we weren't able to actually look at his work so he could just like lie about it, but it's pretty laughable that he's just going against what your eyes are clearly telling you. But anyway, I didn't want to.
This sandwich is not charcoal. It's not. It's not. The cheese is not raw. I swear.
Burn mine, so I actually did a better job of cooking this than Gordon does. But everything else is still a disaster. That sound means it's time for a flip.
You got. Let's go, Papa Charles. Ooh. Oh yeah, that was exactly as intended. Okay, dude. Alright, dude. You got this, man.
The cheese is starting to melt. Fuck, I ruined it.
No, don't worry. Don't worry. Cheese isn't supposed to melt, according to my man. Save the cheese. New cryptocurrency. Here, pump and dump. Save the cheese.
I want to reach in there and grab it, but I know
you'll burn your fingers off.
Just won't let it happen.
His survival instincts. This man, he's the Bear Grylls of chefs. That looks vile. The cheese isn't melted. The kimchi looks disgusting. And the bread is so thick compared to the cheese. He's just gonna, it's like he's taking a bite out of a brick. Oh my, that actually looks bad.
Oh my goodness me.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, my man.
That was incredible.
Absolute euphoria. He was a moment from orgasming. They had to cut it clear before he creamed his pants.
This to Gordon on one of his shows. He'd flip a table and piss his pants. You can't even melt cheese! You fucking donut! The cheese isn't even melted! And yet,
my man!
Oh my God, this is one of the best cheeses. Oh my God, this is incredible. Amazing. Remarkable what the pepper.
Charlie noises, let's go!
Oh my, like, it's just crazy. I don't understand what happened here. There's no chance.
I have a theory. Here's the theory, you ready? He put it in the fireplace. He meant to take the grilled cheese out, but he accidentally took a log. And then he was too egotistical to say that, oh, I took a log by accident. Then he just went through with it, and he was like, yeah, this was the cheese sandwich all along. And then he just continued eating the log. And he was literally just eating plain wood, but he didn't want people to know.
Gordon actually thought he made something good here. Because the cheese isn't even melted. You failed the only step in grilled cheese, which is melting the cheese.
Which is grilling the cheese.
The final product isn't even a grilled cheese. He ended up making a Lunchable. It's just some cold cheese with like some meat in the middle there. But hey, I followed the steps, so maybe it tastes better than it looks.
Gordon may be better at presenting it, but I'd rather have Charlie's, okay?
Now that's a
it looks like there's bird embryo in there.
Grilled cheese.
Yeah, that's not what I would say looking at it. If someone would show that to me, I wouldn't think that that's grilled cheese. But then again, I wouldn't think that Gordon's was either. So I guess he followed the instructions well.
Man, Gordon Ramsay gets it done. Somehow he came up with the worst grilled cheese recipe ever, and I made it worse.
I wouldn't even...
All right.
I wouldn't even consider this a recipe.
Yep.
Yup. Oh yeah.
As awful as I expected. Let's try the more kimchi heavy side. Maybe that.
Oh no. Yup. No, Charles. No. No, my man, no. You look so sad.
You really look like you're enjoying that one.
Oh, it's real good. And the kimchi on the grilled cheese, that's the Krabby Patty's secret formula, let me tell you what. Yum.
Because we got a cabbage-based kimchi.
Oh, fuck.
There's no base of kimchi that works with grilled cheese.
That's so bad. Oh my God. Makes me want more. Biting into fucking hard cheese and kimchi.
Oh no! Yo, don't leave that sandwich on the table there. It might crawl away. I love this man so much. He's so good. I love him so much. Bro, that was something. I'm really glad I got to experience that. Yo, thanks for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe. God damn it, I upload 2 videos a day, and they're funny. They'll help you take your mind off the miserable existence we all live in. These videos are all streamed live on my Taku Twitch channel, which is also linked in the description. And gamers, I have been helped out a lot by G Fuel, so if you enter code NUX to get yourself 10 to 30% off your G Fuel order, it is a great extra cool energy drink that's 0 calorie, it tastes good, and goddamn it supports your boy. So feel free to pick some up. They've been super helpful, and I very much appreciate them. And you twisted my arm, 5,000 subscribers on Twitch, and I will do No One Understands Zoro as a 2-hour big Mega Chungus live stream. Stay weird, fam!